almost a billion people live in Africa. To him, they all are S-hole people who live in S-hole places. That is wrong, and you should denounce it. By the way, sir, and Jason, I know you very well. You should denounce it. You should denounce that, Jason. I know you very well. And why won't you denounce that? Why won't you denounce S-hole nation?
Everyone in the world wants to come to the U.S.
Why won't you denounce it?
Because this is a great place. If we're going
to remain the shining city on the hill,
S-hole continent, we have to reform.
Jason,
we have to reform. I think that the president is absolutely right.
I'm talking man to man. I'm talking person to person.
And don't try to bait me here, Van. I'm giving you a straight answer that we need to have.
S-hole continent? Yes or no?
Answer the question, Jason.
There's S-hole places all around the world.
Do you think Africa is an S-hole
continent? It's a great effort to try to bait me because on the left, you've run out of ideas.
You can't answer the question.
No, I'm trying to bait me on something. You want to have a conversation about immigration policy?
Okay, let me bring in Bakari.
Let me just say this.
Nobody can hear when we're all talking. Bakari, we haven't heard from you. When I mean, Jason is saying, you know, that there's a lot of shithole country. I mean, why don't let's just use the word the president is using. It's good enough for the president of the United States to use it. I think the American people deserve to hear what words the president is using. The idea that all countries in Africa are shitholes is just woefully ignorant. It's just, I mean, it's just moronic.
But I mean, I think obfuscator,
nothing.
Neophyte.
Yeah, but I think that, I mean, I have to give Jason the name of my chiropractor for getting in that pretzel to defend this nonsense. I mean, the comments that the president made were asinine, they were ignorant, any other adjective you want to add to this discussion. But why are we surprised? I mean, why is this breaking news? I mean, if we go back in history, this is the same man who was sued by the Department of Justice and used to put a little C on black people's applications for color. Why are we surprised? This is the same person who was sued by African American and minority dealers in his casino. Why are we surprised? This is the same man who still has not apologized for the Central Park 5. I mean, down here in South Carolina, we look out and throw our hands up to black folk and say, we have tried to tell you this is who this man was. It's not as if he is just showing you his heart today. Stokely Carmichael once said, a white man who wants to lynch me, that is his problem. A white man who has the power to lynch me, that is my problem. Racism is a question of power, not a question of attitude. And so when we say that the president of the United States is racist, it's because he harbors these views and he has the power to implement policy which subjugate these people to oppressive systems. I mean, this is not rocket science.
It's like
and I'm not surprised at all. And I'm actually more surprised, and this is what drives me up a wall, Anderson. This is the problem with the discussion that we're having. People want to say, oh my God, he's talking to economic anxiety voters, or he's giving red meat to his base. The hell with all of that. I am sick and tired of the good people in this country who support Donald Trump, who will not stand up and call this for what it is. We have an issue with race in this country that dates long back before Donald Trump and long back before Barack Obama and George Bush and Bill Clinton and George Bush. But we have never dealt with that issue because good people sit on their hands. If you cannot sit here on live TV and say that what the president of the United States, be his friend or not his friend, said was racist, then you are not contributing to breaking this a more perfect union. This is the frustrating part of this whole thing.
I got to take a quick break.